Welcome to Carl the Crusher Clips channel, where it used to be the Family channel. I'm doing vlogs and cool stuff. I'm actually in a rock, crystal, and gem shop that supposedly has the largest quartz crystal sphere hidden somewhere in the back, and I wanted to go check it out. And after this, we're gonna go over to the Gold Nugget Casino Hotel. I'm gonna try and sneak in and film some footage of the world's largest gold nugget, just for a fun video for you guys. So I'm just gonna keep filming and walk back here and take you guys on a little tour of this crystal shop. We've got Buddha statues back here. This is really cool. It's in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's right near Old Town, near Fremont Street, and they have these giant geodes. This is probably my favorite rock, gem, and crystal shop that I've ever been to, and you're gonna find out why here in just a second, because look at the size of these things and how crazy and cool they are. If you're into crystals, gems, energy healing, Reiki work, meditation, or anything, I mean, when you walk in at this next area, if we go through that door, you can feel it. There's like an energy shift in the room that these crystals hold. Wow, and I just felt energy come off of this stone right here. This is a huge lingam stone. These things come out of India, out of the river, and they get this crazy cool cover. Here, I'm gonna flip the camera around. Holy smokes, look at the size of this thing. I have never seen one that big before. How much is it? It is $8,400. It's actually normally this color of stone, but then it gets this rust and oxidation in it, this red color, because in ancient times there was a meteorite that struck the mountain upriver, and the meteorite oxidation goes downstream and colors the river rocks, these big river stones, with this unique color, and then it's shaped like that, and it's supposed to hold this prana meditation power in this ancient esoteric belief system. So I actually have a small one that's like the size of an egg on my desk at home, but this is a really big one. That's cool. Look at the size. I mean, I'm in the back room now, and they have giant geodes, giant crystals back here. Some of the biggest ones in the United States are housed, and there is one of the world's largest quartz crystal spheres. I mean, it looks like I could hold it in the palm of my hand right here, but the truth is this thing weighs tens of thousands of pounds. It's huge. We're gonna get up close right now. There's some people over there talking about some things, so we'll get over there and check that out in just a second. But in the meantime, look at this. These are really cool. Isn't that awesome? It looks like it's full of like sugar crystals or something. But you realize all these things were right here, made on Earth in these strange geological situations and settings. But man, you would think that this came from some kind of like an alien planet, right? Look how cool that is. Wow. All of these are so cool. One of my favorite things about these big geodes is when they get the banding around them right here. For some reason, I really think that's cool and really pretty. I'm gonna take you down the row. Look at the size of this geode. I mean, I'm not gonna touch it, but when I get up close, you get a sense of it. It's bigger than me. I could sit in this thing like a chair, and some of these are even bigger, and they have these really cool other crystals and chunks coming right out of them. It's awesome. And walking through here with all of them surrounding you, like if you're sensitive at all, you can feel it. You can tell. It's like a different atmosphere in here. It's really interesting. Look at this one. Looks like it's something out of like a Dr. Seuss movie. Can you believe that that's like a real formation and they were able to extract that out of the ground without snapping it? That's so cool. Wow, it looks like it has a big tongue, doesn't it? Jeez, look at the size of this. Wow, that's just like a pure quartz crystal right there. And they've got all of these others lined up, but then this is the big one. Holy smokes, can you believe that? I can't remember, but they used to have some facts about this on display, but this is one of the largest quartz crystal spheres in the world. And it's sitting on this podium. You can see it's actually bowed in like that because of how much it weighs in comparison to the stand that it's on. It's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna flip the camera around so you can get a sense of the size. Holy smokes, look at that. I don't wanna touch it. I don't wanna knock anything over and be very careful, but you get a sense of how huge this thing is. I mean, wow. Talk about some big marbles, right? It's honestly like difficult to film in such a way that you can grasp the size of this thing. Like, I can't even get it all into frame and then get close enough to show you the size at the same time. And then as soon as I zoom out like that, it makes it look smaller than it really is, because honestly, in normal view, it's this big. This is how big it actually is, you guys. When I walk up to it, well, this is what it feels like to walk up to it. It's hard to look at the whole thing. It's so huge. Okay, so I'm gonna back up, and then there. This is how far away I have to stand in order to get the entire thing on camera. That's how big it is. An energy around this thing, like an electrical energy around it, it's awesome. This thing is a solid sphere. I think it was shaped out of it. It was meant to be placed on display in one of the local casinos, and honestly, it was too difficult and heavy for them to move and maneuver and put into place, so it ended up right here. Isn't that crazy? So now it's in this crystal shop down in Las Vegas, and you can come and check it out for yourself. Okay, let's go over to the Gold Nugget and look at the world's largest gold nugget on display. It's like hard to even close the door. It's such a cool place. Goodbye, crystals. If you want to come check out this place for yourself, it is the Jewelry and Minerals of Las Vegas store in Las Vegas. If you don't know where it is, there's the Stratosphere right there. That's how close it is. Fremont Street is right over there. So you guys come and check it out. One of the best shops to get crystals, gemstones, rocks, all kinds of cool stuff, and decor for your house. This isn't a brand deal. I just walked around and filmed in there, so might as well give them a shout out because the place is really cool. And check it out. Yeah, there's the Stratosphere. World's largest golden nugget. Look at that thing. It's called the Hand of Faith nugget. Look at that. Found October 1980 near Edinburgh, Australia. I butchered that name. The magnificent gold nugget. I'm not going to read that whole thing. It is 61 pounds, 11 ounces. Oh my gosh, that is so crazy. Okay, look at this thing on display. They call it the Hand of Faith nugget, obviously because it looks like a hand. Isn't that crazy? It weighs 61 pounds. That's bigger than a big circular plate that they use in weightlifting. So that's crazy. Oh my gosh. Look at that. So, okay, zooming in. Check it out, I'm on Fremont Street. I'm actually outdoors, believe it or not, but it's covered with this giant thing. It's all the way down the entire strip. Isn't that amazing? You stay out here late at night, there's a lot of freaks that come out. It really is. I literally just witnessed and filmed an assault and battery take place right here on the street corner, where a guy tackled a woman down on the ground and started punching her in the corner. And now the cops have the guy apprehended. I'm not going to show you the footage because it was pretty violent. But luckily there was people standing right by. They apprehended him right away. He's tackled to the ground. He's right there in the corner. And it's like they're attending to the lady, but before I could do anything, there was like 4 other people there that jumped in and intervened. But this place is crazy, and you never know. You've got to keep your head on a swivel when you come down here at night, because even where you step, you never know what you're going to step in. And that's on all levels when you walk around on Fremont Street in Las Vegas. Guys, that was pretty sketchy actually, making my way back to my truck. But I'm safe and sound, made it back here on my way back home. You guys got to see one of the world's largest quartz crystals and some really cool other crystals and cool stuff like that, as well as the world's largest gold nugget. You guys saw it here on Carl the Crusher Clips channel. Make sure and go check out Carl the Crusher, the official channel, where I did an investigation of a ghost town near Las Vegas. Don't miss it, go check it out.